Real Clear Investigations has been conducting an investigation over Eric Ciaramella, overheard in the White House reportedly discussing with another Obama holdover, another staffer, how to remove the newly elected President Trump from office. Sources have told Real Clear Investigations that the staffer with whom Ciaramella was talking to was somebody named Sean Misko. Again, both Obama administration holdovers. They both expressed anger at Trump's America First foreign policy because, remember, that is a sea change from President Obama's approach to international affairs. A White House colleague who overheard their conversation told Real Clear Investigations just days after Trump was sworn in, they were already talking about the ways to get rid of him. They weren't just bent on subverting his agenda, incidentally. They were plotting to actually have him removed from office. And the Ukraine conversation, they feel, was the incident that they thought was the best way to take out the president. Let me continue, because this is so important. And if you haven't seen the whole article, we have it up at MikeOnline.com. Whistleblower overheard in 2017 conversation discussing how to remove Trump. An Obama holdover and registered Democrat, Ciaramella, in early 2017 expressed hostility toward the newly elected president during White House meetings, his co-workers said in interviews with Real Clear Investigations. They added that Ciaramella sought to have Trump removed from office long before the filing of the whistleblower complaint. And again, he's believed to be the whistleblower. At the time, the CIA operative worked on loan to the White House as a top Ukrainian analyst in the NSC, where he had previously served as an advisor on Ukraine to Joe Biden. The whistleblower complaint cites Biden, alleging that Trump demanded Ukraine's newly elected leader investigate him and his son to help the president's 2020 re-election bid, according to the complaint. Two NSC co-workers told Real Clear Investigations that they overheard Ciaramella and Misko, who was also working at the NSC as an analyst, making anti-Trump remarks to each other while attending a staff-wide NSC meeting called by Mike Flynn. They were popping off about how they were going to remove Trump from office. No joke, said one ex-colleague who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss sensitive matters. Now, last night, Laura Ingraham had some coverage of this as well. Emails that seem to detail this alleged Ukraine whistleblower to an Obama White House meeting on Burisma. I want you to listen last night to this report from Fox News and the Ingraham angle, where Laura breaks this down and talks about, again, this is an effort to connect some dots, because believe me, without the whistleblower, we're not going through this nightmare. And the fact that this whistleblower has been able to hide behind relative anonymity, as I understand it over at Fox News Channel, they're not even allowed to mention his name because it hasn't been confirmed yet. And I'm repeating what is being reported widely in many media outlets. Not just conservative outlets, incidentally. But here's the report last night from Laura Ingraham, the Ingraham angle, about emails and this alleged whistleblower named Eric Ciaramella.
Now, we got our hands on a batch of State Department emails from May of last year. The chain centers on a request from the New York Times reporter Ken Vogel. Now, you might remember he's the former Politico reporter who wrote this story about Ukrainian efforts to hobble Trump's presidential run in 2016. Oh, but that's just a conspiracy theory, right? Well, fast forward to May of 2019. Vogel sends an email to State Department official Kate Schilling about a story he was working on regarding an Obama-era meeting with Ukrainian prosecutors. In his request, Vogel mentions a name who some have reported is the whistleblower. Now, we have not yet confirmed this name, so we're just blacking it out for here. Now, Vogel's email reads as follows. We're going to report that State Department official Elizabeth Zentos attended a meeting at the White House on January 19, 2016, with Ukrainian prosecutors and embassy officials. The subjects discussed included efforts within the United States government to support prosecutions in Ukraine and the United Kingdom of Burisma Holdings, and concerns that Hunter Biden's position with the company could complicate such efforts. On May 1st, State Department official Kate Schilling forwarded Vogel's email to her colleagues Elizabeth Zentos and George Kent. Now, remember him? He was one of the House Democrats' all-star impeachment witnesses. Now, according to Schilling's email, Kent has previously been a source for Vogel. Oh, I wonder how many times. I was thinking about that today, but I digress. Now, follow-up emails reveal the conversation ending on May 3rd when the State Department eventually just declined to comment. We at the Ingraham angle were, however, able to corroborate details of the January 2016 meeting. However, we did this, of course, using archived Obama White House visitor logs. They're not going to tell us. We have to go to the logs. You can see them on the screen now. They show that the person who many believe to be the whistleblower checked in numerous Ukrainian officials into the White House on January 19, 2016, the day Vogel claims there was a meeting on Burisma and Biden.
See? I mean, and of course, the Democrats go nuclear when anybody brings up Hunter Biden or Joe Biden or uncovering the role of the former vice president in getting his son the lucrative gig on the Burisma Holdings board. You heard yesterday Chuck Schumer raging, that's a non-starter. Will Hunter Biden be called? Absolutely not.